Nope. Hey, what's up, you guys? So I wanted to show you guys my raid build, and this is strictly a ghoul melee raid, and it's only for the most part it's meant for the robot, so you could run the robot over and over and over again. But you can use it throughout the whole raid. It should definitely hold you down. I don't recommend this, bro. I don't recommend this outside the raid. Can you?
Alert.
Yeah.
Unauthorized personnel
Um.
activating defense system.
Because it's not meant for outside the raid. It's meant strictly for taking out the robot. So I'm going to show you how it works, and then I'm going to show you my perk card, my build, and everything to do with it. Um, Let me just take a bit of time. So you should be able to solo the robot in like 30 to 40 seconds. Depending on how easy the robot wants to die. So, boom, the robot should be dead. I don't know why my numbers are not coming out, but the robot is dead now. Um, yeah, but it was pretty easy. Like, as you can see, it took like, I don't even know how long it took. But yeah, we got a reward. The robot is dead. And I'll show you everything we need to do. Let me, oh, I could just walk over here. So I'll show you everything you need. So I could be doing more damage, but my, my armor, I'm missing an armor. I destroyed one of my legs by accident, and so I just threw on a random leg. So let me start off by the armor since I'm already talking about it. Armor. So this is my armor here. Most of it is troubleshooters, strength sentinel, and the fourth star is, what's it called? Bruisers. So everything is the same thing: strength, sentinel, bruiser, strength, sentinel, bruiser, strength. Besides my left leg I scrapped it by accident, and I just been too lazy to make another one. So I could be doing more damage and have more survivability, I guess. But this one's just agility. I mean, it has sentinel, so that's not too bad. But this one I literally just got it one day and I just threw it on, and I just haven't made a new leg. But that's my leg. And so there is two things I use. I have an auto axe that's called robot auto axe, and then I have an auto axe that's the traditional one that everybody like normally runs. So my traditional auto axe is a furious power attack strength pounders, and then the first one I use is robot. It's vampire limb damage endurance. It don't even have the 4-star pounders. So what you do, you use this one to break the robot shield. Like when he's looking away from you, you hit him in the backpack with this chainsaw. And then once he's dead or he don't have a backpack, you swap over to the other chainsaw. And that's when I swap over to this chainsaw, and then this one does all the damage. Um, so the reason I have vampires on this one is sometimes he does face back at me, and when I hit him with the vampire, it keeps me alive. Endurance, the same thing. It keeps you alive. There's like perk cards that give you more health with the endurance. And the limb damage, if you don't know what limb damage is, watch my past video of how to solo the robot in 30 seconds. And that explains more on this actual setup right here. Um, so that's the weapons I do use. And you do need toxic goo. So toxic goo gives you like more glow. So your glow runs out pretty quick and you have to take toxic glue for it to come back to life. So let's go on to the perk cards. So if you don't care about me talking, let me go. Oh, I'll go to perception. Perception cards don't matter, so you can screenshot the video right there and then just copy it, and then you just give me a thumbs up, I guess, for showing you. And these are my legendary perk cards. Luck, agility, endurance, charisma, and perception. And taking one for the team. This one's really needed, so yeah, you have to have that one. So we'll go into our perk cards. Everybody should have these normal ones. If you're a melee, you know Slugger, Expert Slugger, Master Slugger. And then these two are the new Ghoul ones. So this one gives you 150 extra damage. When you're a Ghoul. Like this only works if you're a Ghoul. So you need this one to be a Ghoul. And this is the one you need to break his shield down in like an actual second. So you have to have this perk card and limb damage on your chainsaw. And once you tap the backpack of the robot, his health goes down to 0. Like you break his shield really quick. So you need that and limb damage together. And then this one gives you 150% extra melee damage. Perception is not needed at all. I just have perception on my build, so I added these stuff. You don't need any of this stuff here. I mean, refractor, whatever. You can use this one. This is really good. Gain energy resistance based on your perception, and the robot gives a lot of energy damage, so this is really good. But Butcher's Bounty is not needed, and Breathe It In is not needed. This one, Rad Resistance, is reduced by 150. Um, there's so much stuff that gives you rads that you really don't need something that like takes down your resistance. And Butcher's Bounty, whenever you kill animals, you have a chance to find meat in there. So this is not needed either. This is just what I have because I go making food buffs and I need this stuff. But yeah, this is not needed. Perception not needed at all. Life Giver is needed. Is gain more HP per your endurance. Ironclad, it gives you armor price 24 more. It gives you more protection. I'll show you what that is right now in the stats. Solar panel. This one's good, but it only works from time to time. Like the time has to be from 6 in the morning to 6 in the night. So that's only 12 hours in game. So that one's really good because you get extra strength, and extra strength is more damage, and extra endurance is more health. Starch jeans. People know what that is. This one's good. Radiation power. Expand a small amount of glow per hit to deal 20% bonus damage to targets. So the more glow you have, the more damage you do. This is why whenever you break the shield of the robot, you have to go and take toxic goo to get your glow up, and then that grants you to deal more damage. So that's endurance. Bodyguard, it gives you more damage and energy resistance. That one's really decent, especially for a 1-star card. Magnetic personality, you get 2 extra charisma points per teammate. So if you have a whole team, that's 6 extra charisma points. So that's really good. It helps your bodyguard go up. So that would give you more damage and energy resistance. Stranger numbers, everybody should know what that is. Tenderizer, everybody should know what that is. Each attack makes your target take increased damage. So you attacking him gives him more damage. Feral Presence. When Feral, reduce your target's damage output by 30% after you attack for 5 seconds. So once you hit him, he does less damage on you. So that helps him not down you right away. You might not need this if you have a really good build, but I added it just to add it. So this is a bad one too. It's a good and a bad one. When in a team with another ghoul, you gain +3 to all your special stats. So you have to be on a team with the ghoul. And then the hard thing with this is there's no indicator to know who's a ghoul and who's not. So I wish they had some type of indication where it like when you're looking for a team to join, like it would be like this guy's a ghoul or his name is Red or something to indicate that they're ghouls. So that's what like so you would join them. Like right now, there's no way to tell who's a ghoul and who's not a ghoul. But if you do find a gold player, that's really helpful, and if they join your team, that's really helpful. But like I said, there's no way to tell who's a goal and who's not without actually like if you look at them, yeah, you can see their goal and then you could join their team. But if you're just joining in the world and you're looking for a team to join, there's no way to tell who's a goal. If you could fix that, Bethesda, that would be really awesome. If some top dog YouTuber sees this, could you make that video so they could see it, and then that would help us all out. Holding large amount of glow provides greater glow to nearby ghouls on your team. So this one's really cool too, but the same thing, it works like this one. You have to know who's a ghoul and who's not a ghoul, and they have to be in your area for it to work. The main reason I have this one is just I like to see the aura around me, the little green aura. So if you didn't know, this perk card gives you that little green aura around you. That's mainly why I have it over it being helping out giving more glow because there's no way to tell who's a ghoul and who's not a ghoul. And a lot of people are not ghouls right now. So like the people I play with are not ghouls. So like I could play with them, but they're not ghouls. So it's like pointless for me. First aid. Stimpaks restore more HP based on your intelligence. So this is really good, especially when you're doing the robot. Whenever you spam Stimpaks so he don't down you, they give you more health. So that one's really decent, especially it being a 1-star. And this is the same thing. Fighting like I said, this is strictly a robot build. So you won't need this normal in the battle zone. But since the robot does deal a good amount of damage, these are really good against a robot. Like it makes your Stimpaks work super good and super fast. So that's why I have those. Stabilized tools, another decent one. Your it makes your weapon break 40% slower, so that's really decent too. There's another one also. What's it called? A makeshift warrior. This one's 80%, but it's 5 stars, so you could either have this one or that one, whatever one you prefer. I like this one because it gives you half the thing, but it's only 3 stars. I mean, you could have this one. Um, but it's personal preference, whatever you want, I guess. Science monster. When you glow, when you have glow, you gain 15 bonus damage for 10 seconds upon getting hit. So you would want a monster to hit you, or like the robot to hit you, and then you attack them. So you could do the extra 15% extra damage. So that's a really good one. Gunslinger. This is one of the new ones too. Gain onslaught stack over time and spend them on attack. So this you don't have to really do anything for it. It just gives you free onslaught points. So that's a really decent one. It is really pricey though. So ninja's a good and a bad one. This one works from time to time. I do notice I do get sneak attack bonuses on the robot. Um, but it's not all the time. It's like one run I could get sneak attack, and then the next run I won't get a sneak attack. So it just all depends on. I don't know what it depends on. I guess if the robot looks at you or not. But yeah, if you do get a sneak attack, it does 90% extra sneak attack damage. So this is really decent. It gives you a lot of damage when it does work, but it like there's no way to make it work and make it not work. It just works when it wants to, I guess. Packing light, you get AP regenerated faster when you're not overcumbered, and usually most people are not overcumbered, so this is a decent one. It just gives you more AP faster. This is the Ghoul version of it, or at least of Action Girl or Action Boy, whatever you have. The Power Ghoul makes your AP regenerate 45% faster, so this is really good, especially if you have like a really bad build and your AP is really bad, and every time you swing your auto axe or like hit with the auto axe, your AP drains. This one helps it go up quicker. It's pretty decent. Bloody Mess, 50% bonus damage means enemies may explode. This one pretty much just gives you extra damage, 50% extra damage. Ricochet, this one whenever they attack you. This one everybody should know what that is. Look up at the draw. Not a lot of people might use this. They might have, I don't know. But whenever I do raids, I never have to repair my auto axe because this repairs it for me. So every time I hit, it repairs the auto axe, and you see this proc pretty often. It is 3 point perks. But if you're hurting on repair kits, or you're like me and you just hate having to repair your like whenever you do a lot of raids out of nowhere you just forget to repair your gun and it breaks mid battle. So with this perk card on, it have never broke on me. It's always repairing itself. Like I have never had to repair my auto axe in battle. And if you do robots over and over, you know how annoying it could be whenever it just breaks during battle. So this and stabilized tools make your auto axe pretty much unbreakable. So they're really good, especially if you have the other one. If you have all of these together, makeshift warrior, stabilized tools, and luck of the draw together, your auto action is never gonna break. It's really like rare that it breaks. I used to run that too, until the new Ghoul cards came out, and then once they came out, I had to change my build around. But my auto axe would have never have broken. Class Freak, everybody should know what Class Freak is. Creator, you should know what that is. Junk Shield, this is another one. Again, this build is just for running robot raids over and over and over again. And whenever you run a raid, you obviously get junk. And you have no time. Or, I mean, you could have time, but you should want to keep running them and running them. So you don't ever put your junk away. So having this perk card on, it gives you 100% or 100 extra damage resistance. So that's really decent. Weak point damage is increased by 15%. This is another good one, especially whenever you're whenever you're hitting the robot in the end. This one does 15% extra damage. So this is pretty much the build right here. Um, I guess let me show you my mutations. Action girl. Oh no, lifeclad, ironclad. So back to this one. So this one has a really bad description. It says armor provides 25% more protection, double if you're wearing a matching set. So it's like, how do you know what protection it gives you? And then you have to come over here and it would tell you ironclad. So it's pretty bad. 50% bonus armor damage. So that again is yeah, it's really bad. It's it don't really describe it right, but that's pretty much the build right there. What else can I show you? Oh, another good thing to have is a gamma gun, especially being a ghoul. You just shoot the ground with your gamma gun, and it gives you more radiation. I have no idea why my hub is not on. I don't know what I did. But it gives you more glow. So that's pretty much the build. If you have any questions, let me know. I'm also gonna upload my melee build for like I have different builds. So this is my melee for red. I'll show you guys my melee build, like actual for roaming around. If anybody wants to see that, let me know. I also have a heavy gun for raid. If you guys want to see that, I have a commando. I uploaded my commando and I have a energy commando. So let me know what build you guys want to see next, and I'll definitely upload that next. Um, but peace out, you guys. Have a good one.